American health companies stealing organs of healthy patients. This should be a scandal all over the news, and yet barely noticed at all. Guys, welcome to the channel. The Modern Survivalist. Being better prepared is what we do here. You have a lot of information already in the channel. I always recommend my books, Survival Skills and Surviving the Economic Collapse. You have them in the links there below in Amazon. And a lot of what I cover regarding preparedness, self-defense is awareness, learning what's happening around you, noticing people, your surrounding, but also noticing what's happening around you in society, noticing what companies do, how they constantly try to rip you off. The electric company, the energy company, your power supply, your gas, insurance companies, and then there's this, the darkest of the darkest, the most sinister of them all. Companies in the United States that steal organs from healthy people. Why? Well, because it's money. It's good business. We talked about this before, but we have to talk about it again because, as I suspected, this happens all the time. This happens with men, women, and also children. Folks, it is unbelievable. What happened with this man, Anthony Thomas Hooker, he woke up, TJ Hoover, he woke up as they were preparing to take his organs. He started shouting, "No, no." He was saying openly, "No, no." And the lady in the room said, "No, no, we have the green light. We have to go on." The surgeon said, "Lady, I can't remove this man's organs. He's alive. He's awake, and he's saying no. I'm not going to cut him up and take his organs." Well, we will find someone else that did because we have this signature here, and this is money that we need to make. They are demons. They're not people. They are fucking demons. And as I suspected, this is not an isolated case. This is something that happened.
And was prepared to donate his organs, though hard to believe he was in fact alive.
Kylie Hill sat down with the man's sister today and learns more about the day she says altered their lives for
a miracle. No, it's not a miracle. It is organ theft. It's killing people for money. That's what it is. It's not a miracle. It's presented as, oh, this thing happened. Yeah, this thing happened because you're doing it. You're probably doing it to thousands of people. We have the case of this other woman here. This is Colleen Burns. It was exactly midnight when Colleen Burns eerily opened her eyes and looked at the operating lights above her, shocking doctors who believed she was dead and were about to remove her organs and donate them to patients on the transplant waiting list. The money that these companies that procure organs make, it is disgusting. It is evil. The Syracuse Post-Standard unearthed the report from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services that chronicled the series of errors that led to the near organ removal of a living patient. Yes, of course, you are alive. But the thing is, when you have brain damage that is beyond recovery, because of lack of oxygen, because of damage to the organ itself, you have no chance of recovering and you're just being kept alive with machines, right? That's what you're being told. Your loved ones, that's what they're being told. Like, no, it's brain dead. There's no brain activity anymore. We can see with these machines that there's no little signals. There is no one here, lady, sir. No, your son, his brain is not working anymore. It's only just a shell. The patient did not suffer a cardiopulmonary arrest as documented and did not have irreversible brain damage, the HS report concluded. The patient did not meet the criteria for withdrawal of care. The woman was alive. She was lucky enough to wake up, but you know what's even more sinister? They do with these kids as well.
And we begin with the local boy's miraculous recovery that is now making national headlines.
A 13-year-old Trenton McKinley was declared brain dead after an accident, but his fate turned around.
NBC 15's Muriel Bailey joins us.
Miracle Boy! He was declared brain dead. You know what happens when you're declared brain dead? They take your fucking organs. This kid, look at this kid.
With this story, and boy, what a story he has to tell.
Miracle Boy.
That's right, Greg. He calls himself the Miracle Boy and says he believes he went to heaven.
God brought me back for something. It's my job to figure that out.
13-year-old Trenton McKinley's life changed one day after he fell off a trailer that was attached to a go-kart.
Flipped, and my head hit the concrete.
Notice how this kid has no permanent damage of any kind. Look at the way in which he talks. He moves his hand, his eyes. This kid will make absolute, complete, full recovery. This kid that was declared brain dead will make full recovery. He will have nothing. And kids are like that. Kids are pretty amazing, right? But this kid declared brain dead, nothing will have. He will have nothing.
And a trailer landed on my head.
He was rushed to the hospital. His mother says his brain injuries were so bad, she signed papers to have his organs donated.
The next day,
They had this woman, they told this woman, your son that has, obviously, he probably fucking split his head open and had brain exposed, and the woman thought, this kid is done. The mother is being told by the doctors, he's brain dead, this kid will never wake up. He will be a vegetable for as long as you keep him alive with machines. And at that point, any parent very likely will go, no, I don't want that for my son. I wouldn't want that for myself. I don't want my son to be brain dead in a bed, being kept alive with a machine as he rots away. No, that's it. He's gone, right? Yes, brain dead. Yes, she signed to have his organs removed, and the kid waked up. It is incredible what these people do. Sign away. Yep. How much are you getting paid? How much are you getting paid for declaring healthy people brain dead? I would love to know that. I would love to know. But you know what I would love to see even more? I would love to see these people in jail for stealing organs from healthy people. This is not happening in freaking Colombia, in Africa, in the hills of Nepal. No, this is happening in the United States, in hospitals that are the most expensive hospitals in the developed world, and yet they are not satiated enough. They want to steal your fucking organs and the organs of your kids to make even more money. It is demonic. But that's what we have. Folks, see you next time. Take care.